mandrel and discovered all that information about the whoever was infiltrating church and who stole those bones inside the church in Valaki. And just to go over the whole thing, there was a vampiress named Ludmilla, who you guys keep calling the Dark Elf. She just happens to be dark of skin, like brown of skin. Um, who set this whole thing up? She manipulated Milovaj, who worked at the church and who also had connections over at uh, the orphanage in Valaki. And what happened was you guys recovered the bones and had a big battle inside the church and fought her and her minions off. And you met the Baron after that, right? You saved the church, right? Like you return the bones to the church, and there's a protective aura over the town again, according to Father Petrovich, who's the priest there, who basically helped you win that battle. But then you met the Baron, Baron Velikovich. You've heard a lot about him, how much of a tyrant he is, and he shows up at the end, like, what's going on here? And then he kind of notices, like, you guys are these, like, travelers, these strangers, like, that he doesn't recognize from town, and invites you over to see him at his estate at your convenience, hopefully prior to the day of the next festival, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Which, as you know, this town holds these weekly festivals of happiness and that denounce the devil Strahd and talk all about how life is so great in Valaki, and the Baron holds this sort of like feel good party for the villagers, but it's really just a way for him to maintain his superiority throughout the village, um, by like controlling everybody. So you've been invited there, but then you also went back and spoke to what's his name, Rictavio, uh, at the inn, the Blue Water Inn, and you got to talking to him, and he's starting to begin to trust you guys more because he heard about your exploits over at the church, and you learn from him that your suspicions about the puppet show he was given that one day, where it depicted a bunch of old hags um, luring children into like an oven type of thing, Hansel and Gretel or something, wasn't really that far from reality. So he told you to go investigate the old bone grinder windmill just outside of Valaki, which you happened to pass by before, on your way to Valaki, right? So you went backtrack through there. You fought some wolves, I think, and you made it to there, and you're on the outskirts of it right now. And came to the standing stones. Let's see. I'll show them again. So the megaliths are called. Everybody see that handout? I know it's a small picture, but um, there was like different images carved into each of these stones, and you found a raven circling around or kind of standing about the stones. And you've learned a little bit about ravens in this land, that they sort of act as spies, but you're not really sure like what they're doing or who they're spying for. But there was a raven present when you got here at this place. Um, did some type of history check on these megaliths, and you learn some of the history of them. Each of the pictures on each stone depicts a different city, and each city sort of represents one of the elements. So, like, there's a city, well, one of the seasons. Like, there's a city of winter, city of summer, etc. Right? Uh, Beyond that, you're not really too sure exactly what that means, but it happens to be right down the slope or down the hill from this windmill. And you also found the remnants of something above one of the megaliths, which looked to you guys like it was one of the dream pastries or one of those pastries that you ate back in the village of Barovia. And that led you to believe that you're on the right trail. This is probably where that old hag or whatever her name was, uh, lives. Like, because it's too much of a coincidence, right? So you're about to go in to the old bone grinder, they call it, this windmill place, because Rictavio um, suggests that you go investigate there and dispatch these creatures. If you could do that, um, that the good forces that are aligned in the land of Barovia would begin to trust you even more. So you did decide to go there, right? Like, so you made your trek out here. You could have gone to the Wizard of Wines winery, but you chose to hold off on that because that lied to the west. So you're like, let's just go here before meeting the Baron or before going to the Wizard of Wines. So you basically have three major things going on right now. You have the old bone grinder quest, which is where you're at. You have to you can go and meet with the Baron and see what he wants from you, like what he's plotting, um, and sort of like interact with him in a way that maybe gain some information about what's going on with Strahd in this village and how to keep Irina safe. And then you can also go to the Wizard of Wines, which the Mardukov family has requested you do. But this night you're over here. And I was thinking about it earlier. Like, one of the big things to keep in mind, like, don't just think like, okay, we're just doing random quests and all for the sake of doing these quests. Like, one of your main goals should be to like figure out how do we get out of this land, and or how do we kill Strahd, right? And you had that prophecy all the way back when you met Madame Eva with Stani people, and you have some clues as to what your prophecy is, like weapons and things and people that can be used to stop Strahd. Like, she basically prophesies that you would be his downfall. Whether you choose to pursue that path is up to you, but sometimes you can't help but not avoid it, right? Like, your fate is what it is, and you're sort of stuck on this path. But everywhere you go, like, and every person, every building you go in, you want to be looking around for clues that relate to those prophecies, right? I don't know if we want to go over that. Maybe we should, just because it's been so long. Um, is that in your guys' journal? From there. Right. So you got the Nine of Glyphs, which represents the card called the Traitor. And the clue was, look for a wealthy woman, a staunch ally of the devil. She keeps the treasure under lock and key with the bones of an ancient enemy. You also have the Master of Stars, called the Wizard. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. Um, it doesn't really tell you where or who might have that. So that one's sort of, you're going to have to look all over for that one. The Five of Swords, also known as the Myrmidon, says to look for a den of wolves in the hills overlooking a mountain lake. The treasure belongs to Mother Night. And then the card called the Mist. This card sheds light on one that will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. A Vistani wanders this land alone, searching for her mentor. She does not stay in one place for long. Seek her out at St. Markovia's Abbey near the Mist. So, at least that one you have a clue, right? Like, you know about St. Markovia's Abbey. You don't know where it's at, but maybe if you make some more allies, you'll be able to find out. Like, someone can point you in the right direction without you just wandering the land, aimlessly getting killed. And the last card is called the Horseman. Your enemy is a creature of darkness. This card will lead you to him. He lurks in the one place to which he, I think that should say, must return.
It's supposed to be must. That's my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, that's fine, but a place of death. Who did the notes? Was that Jeff or was that Nathan? I know some of
Uh,
you have all worked on it, right?
Yeah, I think I
Yeah.
wrote the glyph ones. I need to. I'll
It's
correct
fine.
that spelling
It looks
mistake.
good. It's as long as you understand it. I don't give a shit as long as it makes sense to you guys. But I just figured I'd read them again just because it's been so long since like remember that's sort of at the heart of the campaign, those things. Like you should always have your eyes looking for something along those lines, right? Like anywhere you're going, you want to keep your eyes and ears out for signs of these items and people, right? That's about it. So let's just do this, right? So it's been a little while. Who wants to add anything to what we've done and who's doing what that we didn't talk about? So you guys can like form a strategy. I mean, we are sort of like going into a building here in a minute, but like before we get into character, maybe we should talk a little bit more. Does anyone want to add anything?
Mm.
Jeff, what do you think? What do you think's going on? What the hell's going on with all these people
And
in the
the
whole
windmill?
in the whole story? Like who are all these different people? Like all right, take the Baron for example. What's the deal with him? What does your character think about him?
I guess he thinks he's just a corrupt baron
Yeah, but
trying
why?
to control.
You don't
Well, why
know.
does anybody?
Yeah, why does anybody?
Yeah, I don't think we know yet.
You don't really. That's a good point. So that should give you something to think about. You got to figure out why he is the way he is, right? That's one example. Um, don't forget the other people you've heard about in town. Uh, Lady Fiona Watcher. You know that Rictavio has a pet. He's got a pet tiger, right? Um, you know that the Mardikovs are. They know Shiver for some reason. Shiver is a raven creature, right? Um, what else? Rictavio isn't from here, right? He comes from another land far away, and he hasn't really given you much information other than that. Like, but you know that he's not a native to Barovia either. Somehow he ended up in this land. So keep
I
following
think
up.
he knows a lot more than he.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he has a lot of information. You want to sort of use what you can to get information from him. He's not willingly just gonna just give it to you guys probably unless like you work with him a little bit. But um, he knows a lot. The Baron knows a lot. All the major players in the town know a lot. Father Petrovich actually knows quite a bit about some of the people in the town that you didn't really think to ask, but he does know quite more than he even told you up to this point. So stuff like that, like it's good to sort of keep in the back of your heads as we go through this, right? So, well, anyway, that's my take on it, right? So there's your quest journal. You're standing at the megaliths, right? Um, you're about to go check those out. Does everybody see everything on the map
I just now do. Yeah.
just now?
I think I was just zoomed into a black spot.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see here. We've already made our approach, right? Um, so I'll just read this again. So you're looking over at the windmill. It has like an onion dome. Let me see. There's a good handout here. See that one? That's kind of what you're looking. It's kind of like where you're standing, like right down below it. It doesn't really look like a functional windmill.
Yeah, it looks beat to hell.
It does, yeah. But you can tell from even where you're standing now that there is signs of someone living there. Like you're looking up the hill and you can see smoke rising from the top and the windows and stuff. You can smell like something's being cooked or baked inside of it. Even from this distance, the wind's catching it and drawing it towards you. There's like a fog and mist around it, like that's, it's not like the impenetrable fog, but it's not that much nicer either. It's sort of got this ominous look as you approach. There's gray brick walls and dirt covered windows all throughout this thing. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill as it winds around it. There's a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior just at the base of it. See the raven once again perched on the door at this point. It's squawking at you. It looks very agitated as it squawks down at you guys. What do you guys want to do?
Shiver wants to squawk back at it. So she does. She squawks.
Make a performance check.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't have it in front of me.
Fine.
Performance. Hey.
You squawk,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps squawking back at you. You get the sense that it's trying to warn you of danger. Like, you understand what it's saying. Shiver does.
What's it saying?
It's basically saying, like, beware what's inside. It can't articulate any more than just that, that there's danger ahead.
Okay.
And then it begins to fly away, and it flies off. Looks like it's flying back to Valaki at this point.
So I tell Garrett and Rurik and Irina, much danger inside. Danger. So, ready to fight?
Can we like perceive anything from here? I mean, obviously, you said we can tell there's life in there, and like, well, shit. I guess like, do we see any movement from here? I know you said it's like shrouded with a little bit of fog and stuff.
You don't see movement. No, it's a little too. Nope, no movement that you can directly make out now.
Irina goes towards the windmill and shouts, "Come out of your hiding spots. There's nothing to be afraid of."
She shouts. Who are you shouting?
Jesus.
Are you shouting up the hill?
At the windmill. Do you get what I mean?
You don't get no reply.
Oh.
Kind of a little
Come
far
on out!
away, but nothing happens.
That didn't help? Okay.
Perhaps a more subtle approach.
Okay. I thought that would work. I don't know.
Maybe I should
maybe?
sneak up closer and see if I can figure anything out there.
I think that sounds like a much smarter idea.
I have one more idea though. Before you go do the smart idea, maybe we should burn down the windmill from outside of it.
What if there's children in there?
Yeah,
this could
Rictavio
be...
mentioned that they abduct children.
Oh, okay, alright.
And that's one of the reasons he sent you here. He said several of the village children have gone missing. He said that
I don't think
they were orphans that lived in the village that he hasn't seen in a while, and he suspects the hags' involvement this time, possibly. But he doesn't know.
I don't think as a priest I can. I don't think I can get behind burning children.
Alright. Subtle approach.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sneak up. Maybe check the door.
Alright, so you're taking a look, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You sneak up best you can. It's not a very difficult check. I mean, it's an easy sneak. Like, you can tell the ground's soft from the mist. It doesn't make a lot of noise as you approach, and you don't stumble on your way up the hill. You just walk up to the building. What do you do at this point?
I'm gonna look around the outside of the building, see if there's any windows
Okay.
or any other way to see inside.
See inside it. Yeah. Not on this level.
Ooh.
It's difficult to see up into the other windows. You can see that there are windows. They're on the next. There must be several floors, at least 3 or 4 bigger. You've been in a windmill or 2 in your day. You figure based on the size of this thing, it's got a couple floors to it, and the windows that are above are kind of dirty, and you can't see in them. There's no sun. There's no like. You can't look in them. They're just too dark.
What was Shiver gonna say?
Just that as you do that I'm gonna cast gaseous form.
Oh. Let's see. Concentration up to 1 hour. Transform will increase your touch. Are you doing this to yourself?
Well, I was gonna do it to myself, but that's Garrett. You've already walked in.
He hasn't walked in. He's just on the outside, like by the base of the thing.
Unless you want. I mean, it doesn't help really. It doesn't. You can't really do anything in it. But I'll I'll cast out myself. Yeah.
All right. So what do you do then?
I just hang out right here with Garrett, about to go in.
Oh, you're right at the base with him now. You walked up with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I assume Garrett went
He
up
walked
by
up alone.
himself. Yeah.
Okay, so
The
if
way
he went
he
up by himself,
described
then
it.
I'm coming up behind
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
I'm coming up behind you, Garrett.
So that leaves Rorik and Irina like kind of hanging back in the tree line a little bit, or by the standing megaliths.
I think Rorik will definitely follow behind at like a distance because I'm not super good at sneaking. I don't want to like get them caught, but I'll give them, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 20 feet ahead of me, and then kind of slowly go up behind them.
Irina will do the same.
I'm gonna be watching the tree line behind us though, like kind of like a formation, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up to the door and try and open it and peer inside.
Okay. Let's see. The door begins to creak open slowly, without any resistance really. Look in.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen, but the room is filthy. There are baskets and old dishware piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart. Now, you sort of recognize this cart. This looks like a cart from the old lady, right? All the way back in the village of Barovia. There's also a chicken coop stashed in there. Several chickens in it. There's a heavy wooden trunk. And a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to that, the clucking of the chickens, you hear toads croaking. There's a sweet smell in the air of pastries, with a hard stench that burns your nostrils as well. This odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from a brick oven against one wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall across from it. Shrieks and cackles from somewhere higher up cause the old mill to shudder. All right, now I'm gonna load you guys onto the next map here. It looks like at least one of you is gonna venture inside.
I'm gonna float in right behind Garrett.
Do you just float off the ground in gaseous form, or can you like fly?
I can
You
probably
fly.
do both.
Yeah, I
fly.
think it says you can fly.
Mhm.
but
It
you can
means
only
hovering in the air even
method of
when
movement is a flying speed of 10, so you can fly.
Hmm.
And enter
I was
and
thinking of
occupy the
flying
space.
up.
Up where?
Like once we're in here, flying up through the like up the stairs.
Are you gonna rush up by yourself? Like,
I'm just gonna go and see.
okay.
What about going up and checking the windows outside?
Oh yeah, I could do it that way. Yeah. Can I? Okay, so I'll go. If you just like point me back outside, I'll go outside and float up to the second story or third story windows, whichever is
Okay.
makes more sense.
Um, you're just on the second story, right?
Okay.
You can't see in the windows. Like as you're in mist form, you just kind of peer in, but it's hard to see through them.
Okay. I
You can, all right. You can make out the faint outline of someone moving about the room with a slightly hunched back and stuff.
and I just feel like there's one person.
Yeah, you feel like there's one presence there.
I think at this point, we're probably right up to the door, or I'd be close to the door with Garrett. I'm gonna pat him on the back and cast guidance. If you're gonna be sneaking in, and just say we're behind you.
Oh. Okay. I'll add that to my sneak then, I guess.
I assumed you'd probably still be sneaking in, so thought I'd try to buff you a little bit.
What did I get before? 14, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Got a 14.
Alright, I'm gonna
so
sneak in.
You're trying to remain quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, you can move in if you want. So here's the oven over here. Here's the old trunk. This is the cart I described. Chicken coop. And the shelf with the pretty flowers on it.
I'm gonna come
Is
back
this the
inside.
smelly barrel?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's like right over here or something.
I can't see your pings.
Oh, you can't?
No.
How about now? You see the map? Oh, I think I know why. I was on the wrong layer. Do you see that? No? Maybe?
I can't because I'm not in there. But I want to go in there. Okay, now.
Hello? Oh.
Can
Yeah,
you hear me?
I can see I saw those last two.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to open the door too.
Thanks. I'm gonna drift up this staircase.
I'm gonna
I'll
look
make
in the
my way
barrel.
Alright, hold on one thing at a time. So she's
Sure.
going up
Sorry.
the staircase already without investigating anything.
Well, I'm floating through the air as
yeah.
a wisp of smoke.
Okay, you come to like a door there.
And I just slide through the crack of the door.
You see what's in the next floor. There's a haggard, heavy-set old woman with a face as wrinkled as a boiled apple, which sweeps the floor. And she's pushing around a few old bones and stirring up a cloud of white dust with her broom. She's wearing a blood-stained, flour-caked apron. A long, sharp bodkin impales her bundled-up mound of gray hair, like an arrow. It's using as like a hair tie. The dirt-caked windows from inside, now you're seeing them, allow they're just completely dirty and like covered in grime. Allow very little light to enter this 8-foot high chamber. most of which is taken up by a large millstone connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. A stone staircase continues up towards the sound of loud cackling above.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drift up one more floor.
Oh, gee.
The idea being that I'm
Okay,
gonna find
so-
out what's here and then come down and turn back into a bird.
You're not stealth, and she sees you now, and
What?
yeah, so
She just sees a wisp of
yeah, she's like,
smoke? Mist?
"What is this?" Yeah, you're looking at this woman over here, so you're in mist form,
Oh,
but
shit.
is this one of those tricks from the devil? Goes there.
I'm
You
just
can't
gonna
fool
slide out the
Morgantha.
window.
Ah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can slide out the window if you don't interact with her. Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Alright, so she's definitely aware of some presence now. And she starts to move down the stairs. So you know.
Oh, fuck.
Shiver, you're outside.
Right. I'm outside. Sorry. And then, so at the same time I was floating around, somebody was looking in a barrel and somebody was doing something else.
Yeah, well, we're not doing any of that now because I have to go with one thing happening at a time, guys. So she peeks down and notices, oh, visitors. Why have you come? What do you want here from Morgantha? You want more pies, my son? Is that why you've come here? She's looking at Rorik.
Does she know I'm here?
She doesn't necessarily see you yet.
Okay.
I couldn't help but notice the smell outside, and thought I'd come see where it was coming from.
Oh, well.
So I'm really the only one she sees right now, right?
Pretty much. Why don't you
Okay.
come upstairs and I'll show you?
I don't make a habit of just walking
Shake.
upstairs into some unknown area.
Well, you walked in my front door. Come on in, my
Touche.
son. Everything is fine.
I shake my
Why
head at
don't-
Rorik.
Why don't we, yeah, I'll kind of like really slowly nod, just be like, why don't we talk down here? I think perhaps you could come down the stairs to me. I don't see why I need to go up there and bother your workspace.
Oh, well. Oh, it's much more comfortable upstairs. There's not much room down here. We could talk up here. Perhaps you wish to trade.
Perhaps. What all do you have to trade?
All kinds of trinkets, my boy. Come, have a look. It's not very far. Just be careful on the stairs.
Does she see? Can I like perceive if she's like really trying to trick me, or like if there's actually like maybe a chance or something to trade? Like, is this gonna be diplomatic?
Make an insight check, I guess.
I mean, I think I already know the answer, but
She may have something. You think? Yeah. You don't detect that she's necessarily like setting you up for an immediate trap or anything like that.
okay, that's gonna All right, I think I'll give like a really subtle glance at Garrett, and I'll slowly start going up the stairs.
Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak up behind him while keeping out of sight of that hag.
Alright, she heads up the stairs.
Shiver's gonna turn back into a bird and come down here by the entrance.
Okay.
Okay.
started heading off. So now you're like looking in this room. Now you see the grindstone here.
Okay.
Come upstairs. One more floor, my dear. Watch your step. Even Granny has to be careful.
All right. I'll slowly start ascending the stair as well, cautiously.
And none of you guys know what's going on. Are you all following?
I was hoping with the slowness, since he said he's stealthing behind me, that maybe like he'll be coming up from that set of stairs and see me going up the other. Was my hope.
Okay.
Is there like, can I like as soon as he enters the room, can I go up behind him and like hide behind the door?
There's really no door after there. You mean you wanna stand like right here?
Yeah, like
Yeah, you can
out
stand
just
there.
outside the room.
Yeah, but you can't go all the way up if you stand there. So
Or how about I'll a little more loudly than I should, I guess. I'd be like, another flight of stairs. How many flights are there? I'm weary from my journey. I don't know if I want to go up all these stairs.
oh, not many more, my dear boy. Just uh, just a little
Hmm.
further.
Okay, I'll continue up.
Gonna follow her up.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
I'll
cautiously
come out.
follow.
I'll be like, Rourke, what's taking so long? Like I was outside the whole time.
Oh,
You're doing. Wait, hold on. What are you doing?
Well, since there's another flight of stairs, I'm just gonna go in, announce my presence, and like ask him, uh, what's taking him so long? Like as if I wasn't in the house. I was just waiting for him.
Okay, are you guys all together? Like, what's Irina doing? What are you having Flint do? Because you have to play both of them. No one's
oh yeah,
controlling them.
shit. Um, we can say Flint's still been by the door. Maybe he'll come in as we ascend.
Okay.
Irina turns to is this Flint and Shiver and says, let's quietly go in because they're going up one floor. Quietly. And she turns to Flint and says, quietly.
Okay.
Sound good? Then we know where we're all at, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're talking to yourself, but yeah. Like, not yourself, but like, you know what I mean? No one else is here to respond. Whatever you want to have do with them.
Okay.
So the rest of you guys enter. So Rorik, you're following Granny up the stairs.
Cautiously, but yes.
Okay.
I'm right behind him.
Like, I want to say I'm going up the stairs with like the mindset that there could be a trap, to maybe like look out for certain things, like another presence in the room or like runes anywhere or something. I don't know. Any signs that there might be a trap that would be visible, I guess.
Okay. So she takes you guys up. You follow her, right?
Yeah, I guess as Garrett would have said that, I'll kind of like wave back, like I don't want to like start a fight if we don't have to. Like maybe just keep stealthing behind me.
Okay. So you're up here now. Sisters, we have a visitor, a young man.
Oh, of course, they're sisters.
I believe I met him recently in Barovia. I think he's come here to trade with us. Do we have anything special? Of course, dear mother. They call her mother, actually.
Hmm.
You're now looking at this room, so the top of the shaft is up here. There's a rotting wooden chest in the room. There's a bunch of discarded clothing on the floor, and there's a ladder that climbs to a trapdoor above. A 9-foot ceiling here, and the trapdoor is moldy. Or the bed is moldy with all kinds of tattered cloth and stuff. These women are just ugly, just so disgustingly ugly that you don't want to. You can barely lock eyes in their direction. Come now, my boy. What kind of things are you interested in trading with Granny? Perhaps you'd like some pastries?
I believe I sampled the pastries in Barovia. I'm not sure if you remember. I was there.
Oh yes, of course.
And,
Would you like some
but I'd be
more?
interested. I'm full right now, but I would be I would be interested in seeing perhaps what else you might have to trade. You said something about trinkets, perhaps?
Perhaps. Time to time we come across things. People come through these lands and bad things happen to them. Isn't that right, my daughters? Yes, mother. They both nod at her. Come sit. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Of course. Ooh.
Oh wow. You feel like this wave of nausea begin to rush up your throat. But you shake it off, and it's not something in the air or anything like that, but it's like something that they're doing to you mentally, like as they stare at you. You feel threatened, and they look at each
Just
other
like
like
by all three of them, or just the
just
two?
in general, but just like in general, yeah, like it's just a very threatening scene here. Um, and they look at each other, and they begin to hiss. She says, "Mother, this one's strong. I can't do anything." Then grab him! We'll take him by force. We gotta roll initiative. No one else is in the room. You're all about to die.
Oh, shit.
At least he is, anyway.
Can I yell out as they're grabbing me?
Not quite yet. We gotta roll first. Once I say roll initiative,
True.
you can't do anything.
True. That's fair.
I don't know what's going on, do I?
No, you're like another floor down, but you'll hear something shortly. Like it's not gonna be long before you notice something. I got everybody up here, but it's only Rorik right here. I'm using a battle map for this, just because it gives us more room to work with, because that other map's too small for like an encounter.
Yeah.
We're gonna roll right here. That was really quick, you guys. Thanks to Shiver fucking everything up, but that's how it goes.
And here I was hoping for a trade. Oh well.
That's what's great about this game.
Yeah, got to be very careful
True.
about what you decide to do. Taking everybody else out of the initiative, just Rorik and them. Okay, Rorik, you're reacting right away to this, and you get to go first.
All right. Also, could you link the initiative tracker? I can't seem to find it.
Second.
Okay. So first thing is, I'll yell out.
It's
quickly
in
help.
Discord.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You say quickly help, and
And what would I like to do?
As they screech at you, you see them transform into their horrible appearances. They like looked human at first, and then this like miasma of purple mist surrounds them, and then you see their true forms as they come out at you. It'll be a tasty one, what they say.
Wicked beasts. I want to run up to this one and smack it with my mace.
Okay. 23 actually hits.
I would hope so.
You do very little damage though. So that's number 1, number 2, and this is number 3. Number 1 takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Okay, and that's your turn, right?
That's my turn.
Okay, another one, the one that looked like Granny a minute ago, begins to wield some type of magic at you. Let's see. All right, so she's gonna move over to here and touch you. You need to make a wisdom save. DC 15.
Okay. Sweet. Did you see that roll?
Oh yeah, you saved. Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's wow, that would have been really bad if that would have gone off on you. Yeah, so like this black mist begins to surround you, and you just kind of like hold your breath and shrug it off, you know, to react quickly, and then you brace yourself for the magic that tries to seep into your soul, and you prevent it from taking hold of you. Okay, that's her action. Next one, the one right in front of you, begins to look into your eyes, and you need to make another wisdom saving throw. She's trying to project like your worst fears into your mind. Wow, Jesus Christ.
I got a +7 to wisdom. That's like the main thing I'm good at.
Yeah, I think.
Nice.
Let's see. Conversation. The target must make a wisdom save. Failed save. The target becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage. When a successful save, the spell ends. Wow, you're really good at wisdom. No effects. It doesn't even do half damage. She tried to project your mind's worst fears, and you knew it was just bullshit somehow.
I'm gonna say that as she's doing it. I'm gonna be like, bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit. All right, there's another one now. He's strong, mother. And then she's like, we must increase our power. Suddenly her eyes turn over with this inky red color, and you see this dread power in her eyes. You need to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Oh no!
This
I
time
knew it
it's
was
got
gonna
you.
run out.
On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to target another creature, but you can't target again. I can put you to sleep. I can panic you. The target is frightened of you on each of its turns. Dash action and target moves place at least 60 feet away from you where it can no longer see you. You now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks against her. So she puts you to sleep.
Wow, shit.
What's that? The cool spell. It's called Eye Bite. Her eyes
Yeah, I like
gloss
that
over, and it just instantly makes you go to sleep. Okay, so next round, you are unconscious.
Since we can hear him, like we heard him scream, can't we run up the stairs
Yes,
at
you
some point
can
and
all
join?
begin. So like Garrett is next up. So this round he can enter combat. The rest of you are all going to have to wait for the following round. Okay, you can all hear that there's something going on up here. I'm going to add Garrett in. All right, Garrett, you are now in combat. You're first, so you pop in through the stairs and you're like, look, motherfucker, I'm a ranger. And like you come up and you're all like brandishing your dual crossbows. You're like, where are the kids at, bitches? And like, getting in the way here. So you see what's going on. You see Rorik lying unconscious now on the floor. What do you do?
I'm gonna I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on number 1.
All right, on number 1.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your bonus action to do it. What else do you do?
And I'm gonna attack with my crossbow. Same one, number 1.
All right. Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. It gets reduced down though, so you do about 4 total damage to her.
Okay. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Burrick's asleep. The hags keep coming.
Can I do my wisdom? Oh wait.
You don't get a wisdom save. You're asleep.
Oh yeah, it's next turn. My bad.
No, it's not at
wasn't looking
all.
at
I don't
the-
think. The following on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to target another creature, but you can't target a creature again if it has succeeded on a saving throw. So that's the one concentrating with Eye Bite. She's doing Eye Bite. 3. It's the one doing that, so she can do that again. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's not exactly what I'm doing. Some of their spells are real complicated, so I have to read them. Target destination terms of city of brass, plane of fire. Let's not do that. Garrett, you start to see your worst fears. What's Garrett's worst fear he's ever had in his life?
A full moon.
Oh god, the full moon is suddenly like right in front of your face and you're cowering before it. You need to use your wisdom, i.e. your willpower, to prevent this from harming your mind. Wow. What a fucking saving throw you guys are doing here. You know it's fake. Like, you're like, you can't stop me. I won't fear this forever. I must overcome my fears and shit. And like, you're like, can't do anything to me. And that ends her turn. Number 1's like, this one's also powerful, my mother. Let's reduce his power. She tries to blast you. Spell. Okay, that's a 9. Oh wait, hold on. How's that rate of sickness work? Ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards a creature. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 2d8 poison. Okay, so I got a 9 to hit. This blast of like green energy, you know, like just blast towards you like this, and you just kind of step out of the way, and it doesn't hit you at all. So you survive that attack. I can't believe you guys are doing this good. This is kind of nuts. All right. This one walks up and you look into her eyes, and I also need you to make another wisdom save here in a second. I think she's doing the same spell she did to Rorik. You need to make a wisdom save. DC 15 again.
All right.
Oh my god. Yeah, you guys doing pretty good here.
Sweet.
You don't get put to sleep. You shrug off the negative energy. You just like cover your eyes a little bit and like, you can't affect me. I won't be put down again. All right. So next round, the rest of you buttheads are up in the room now. Shiver shows up and Flynn. Okay. Garrett's turn again.
If I take out a mirror and aim it at them, like to show their own face at them, would that do anything?
You don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'd have to decide, but
Because I have a steel mirror that I got earlier, and I think I want to try that. But would that be an action, or would that be a bonus? Or
I'd say if you're trying to actively do something like that, it's going to be your full action. Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna do it at number 3 then, like aim the mirror, or I'm gonna hold my action, and if they try to do that, like one of those attacks again with their eyes, I'm gonna use the mirror on them.
Okay.
See if anything happens.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Irina, you get to go.
Alright, she is.
You see them
going
all
to-
hovering around Rorik, but they're like demonic-looking claws and stuff, like around his like person and stuff. And they screech at you and they hiss. They say, "Ah, the pretty one will make great pies. Come here, my pretty." Now what do you do?
I say, you got it, and then I go to this place right here, and then I say, unhand him, and then I use my longbow on number 3.
Okay. It does hit. You do some minor piercing damage. What she does as not as a reaction, but like a free action, she takes the arrow and snaps it off and laughs, and then she licks the blood off of it.
And then, great. Okay, and then then she does it one more time to number 3. Same thing.
Once again, it hits her. She does the same thing again.
Okay.
Ah, this is a feisty one. Put her in the oven, sister.
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right, Rorik, you are still unconscious. All right, number 3 is reacting now to all the other people in the room. She is going to move over to here. Come. She like dashes real quick. Like she moves with like an otherworldly intensity, and she's gonna try to hit you guys with this spell. Y'all need Shiver and Irina need to make a saving throw here.
It's wisdom? Or
Dex.
dexterity?
Yeah, Dex. It's a lightning bolt. She just blasted out. Oh my god. The Shiver takes half. And Irina next. Irina takes full damage. Irina, that 34 hit points. You take 32 lightning
Oh,
damage,
Jesus.
and Shiver takes half of that.
Oh god.
Yeah, what's half of 32? So that's 17? 16. Yeah, Irina just got cooked hard by that spell. We like them toasty, don't we, sisters? And now Flint gets to go. He's like, I'm a druid. I'm drunk and stuff too, mate. He's all talking in a British accent, and he's like getting ready to, he's gonna beast shape. He's gonna do all that right there. I think he'll transform into a bear. Pick up that spot. Okay, and that's his bonus action, and he's gonna charge number 3. And he's gonna do his multi-attack against her. Tries to bite. That misses, but the claws do a little bit of damage to her. About 5. That is his. You guys are what level? 4? Five.
Either 4 or 5.
You're 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Flint's turn. He rushes up there. All right. Number 1 again is up, and she is going to. Come over here and touch you, Garrett. That's all she does. This isn't the one with the eyes going. This one touches you, but you need to make another wisdom saving throw. Oh, wow. Yeah, she tries to curse you. This black, like, gaseous stuff comes all over you. Like, it starts to curl up your arm as she grabs hold of you, and you shrug it off and, you know, brace yourself for it and ignore the pain of what's happening in your mind, avoiding the attack altogether. And now it's Shiver's turn. Shiver, you just got blasted by lightning. You're like, ah!
I am like rare. Okay, so Shiver is gonna use her twinning spell, meta magic, and she's going to fire 2 fire bolts, 1 at number 2 and 1 at number 1.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, do number 2's first. It definitely hits number 2. Let's see here. Number 2 seems hardly affected by it. I gotta make a concentration check for her. Wait, no, it's a con save, actually. That'll work. She passes that. Okay. And then roll the next one. That just barely hits her. She takes 3 damage. Is that it?
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2 begins to look at you again, Garrett, with those eyes. What do you do?
I shield my eyes and I point the mirror at her face,
Okay.
or like put it over my face.
Feet that can see succeed. All right, nothing happens to you because you cover your eyes, but nothing happens to her either. It doesn't affect her back. Like, she knows not, it can't affect her. It's her own magic. But you avoided the attack automatically by shielding your eyes. All right, Garrett's turn again.
Okay, there's something I wanted to do. What's the one where you can discern their weakness? Oh, Hunter's Sense.
Hunter's Sense, yeah.
Yeah, I want to use this on number 1.
On number 1. All right.
That's an action.
Yeah, it takes it as an action. You choose one creature you can see. Immediately learn whether the creature has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. Okay. You can sense this right away. Your nature magic flows through your mind, and you can see, like, sort of like looking at, like, you know, inside of her own, like, physicality, like, but like through like X-ray vision. You can see that she's resistant to cold, fire, and normal weapon attacks that don't have silver on them. What else does it give you? She's immune to being charmed. She can't be charmed. She's not vulnerable to anything that you can tell at all.
Alright, cool.
Do you need all that again? Like all the it was cold, fire, and bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic weapons that aren't silvered.
Yeah. I'll relay to Shiver that fire attacks. I'll try to relay that the fire, she's resistant
Fire
to
and
fire.
cold.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Point taken.
is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Irina's next. She's got 2 hit points.
Oh god. Okay, then she's gonna use second wind.
All right, she gets 6 back. That's a bonus
She's-
action.
Oh, good. Okay. Then, I guess with her rapier, she's gonna attack number 3.
You gotta move over to her.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, that does crit and hit her. So that would be, that's 6 damage to number 3. Okay.
Is the rapier silver?
No.
Unless it says.
Yeah, unless you know you have a silver weapon. She gets 2 attacks though.
Okay. Yeah. And she's gonna rapier her again.
That missed.
Ouch. Okay.
Oh, we
That's
forgot to roll the critical hit table. Defensive strike. You gain 4 AC for 1 round.
Okay. That'll work. What's my AC now?
It would be 19. Is it 16? What is your
No,
base
16,
AC?
17, 18. 16
Oh, yeah.
breastplate plus 2 from Dex.
Okay.
Base.
I just gotta update that.
So it'd be 20.
Yeah, it effectively would be 20. Okay. But that's only for
I'm
1
gonna
round.
need it.
Yeah, it's kind of like you put yourself in a defensive stance now after that attack. Okay. It's Rorik's turn again. He's still asleep. He can't do shit. Night Hag number 3. Let's see what she does. She's in front of the bear. Okay, she flicks her fingers at the bear. He needs to make a wisdom save. I was going to use the bear stat block. Oh my god! Wow. Oh, the spell has no effect on a shape changer or creature with 0 hit points. Alright, so he passed anyway. Alright, so she attempts to change him into a toad and nothing happens to him. He just continues to roar in her face. Okay, you guys are doing so good on the saves. Alright, so it's Flint's turn. He'll just continue to claw and bite at her. Alright, the 18's gonna hit. It's number 3. Does 6 slashing to her, or piercing. And then the claws miss this time. She's still going pretty hardcore here. That's gonna end his turn. Alright, number 1 is standing right near Garrett. She's got her hands like kind of groping at him and stuff. So they... I need Garrett to make another wisdom save, I believe. D15. Wow, okay, so these cords of magical like energy begin wrapping around you and you just push them off and they shatter into like little tiny sparkling bits of magic. Like you see this like this coil of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of like, you know, all this stuff starts to swirl around you, and you just kind of like shrug it off, and that has no effect. She was trying to stun you with that ability. Okay, Shivers up. Oh, Shiver.
Yoo-hoo.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, so she's gonna do Chromatic Orb at number. Just a second. At number 3.
All right. Are you just doing one chromatic orb, or are you doing multiple? Your twin.
Oh, I gotta look at how many points I have left. Yeah, I have. So, okay.
You guys
okay,
are coming
so
off of a long rest.
Okay,
you're at full.
yeah. Alright, so she's gonna twin the Chromatic Orb. It's gonna be acid, and she's gonna hit number 3 and try to hit number 2.
Okay. Go ahead, make your attack rolls. Do one at a time. Alright. That completely missed number 3.
Okay.
And you're doing it at a higher level?
I think it is at level 2. Just a second. Let me look at it again.
It's alright if you are. I was just curious if you intended that.
Yeah, it is. Oh no, it's level 1.
Yeah.
I think that might be what I rolled at that. Level 1.
Well, just roll again for number 2 to see if you hit her.
Okay.
Let's move on from that. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I did put it up to level 2, so it's at a level 1. The
And
last one.
that one shatters against the wall behind her.
Great. Okay.
Yeah, so
that's
both
okay.
missed. Okay, wow. Alright. Number 2 is up. Oops, I hit that twice. She blasts towards Garrett, and she gets a 9. Another ray of like necrotic looking force energy blasting at you. And it missed. Okay. Next round. I can't believe you guys are still alive. This is incredible. Garrett's up. Still got a long way to go.
I'm gonna drop the crossbow in my main hand, and I'm gonna pull out my silvered short sword,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack number 1 with it.
Okay. Alright, that's a miss. You just miss. She kind of like flings it off to the side as you try to thrust at her with it.
Okay. And that's my turn.
You get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
You're ranger, so.
I'll try it again then.
Alright, that one finally hits, and you do full damage to number 1. Which is 12 damage, 12 piercing.
I have Hunter's Mark on her too.
Yep, I included that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't do double or anything, it's just I'm adding the 9 and the 3, so you did 12. Okay,
All
that's
right,
your
cool.
action. You're done?
Yeah.
Alright, Irina's next.
Alrighty. What's that? Ooh. Okay, so Irina is going to attack with her rapier on number 3 again because it was so good last time.
Yeah, and that one missed.
Great. Oh goodness. And she's gonna do it again.
That
Oh my
misses
God.
again. Yeah,
I think our luck must have run out.
It's running very low at this point. Okay, that's her turn, right?
Yeah.
All right, Rurik, you're still sleeping.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're gonna be asleep until someone gets you up or that spell wears off somehow. All right, number 3. Trying to figure out what spells I would still want to do here.
How long is 1 minute in game? Isn't it concentration for 1 minute?
I'd have to double check. 1 minute would be 10 rounds. We're on round 5.
Oh, fuck me.
Irina, you just got put to sleep. You just got the sleep spell on you. You had less than 14 hit points. She cast it on you.
Okay.
So Irina just passed out sleeping.
It's probably a good way to stay alive, actually.
Well, they want to get you guys asleep so then they can do things to you. Things you're not going to like. Alright, it's Flint's turn. Flint is going to multi-attack number 3. First attack hits her. 6 damage, but then he rolls a natural 1. Gut check. Damage to ally or self. Incapacitated 1 round. So he did 8 slashing damage to himself. By accident, and he's incapacitated. Can't take actions. Okay. Can't take actions or reactions, so he's got to stand there dumbfounded for a round. Alright. It's not looking good. Alright, number 1. This may be a TPK, you guys. You approached this very haphazard, unfortunately, but you had some luck. Can't say that you didn't. Number 1 will. How many first level spell slots they got? Okay. She's gonna keep trying to hold you in per. Oh, there was 2 Raven movements. This is what she does. She blasts you with magic missile, Garrett. If you won't sleep, you will die! And she hits you for 9 magic force damage. Okay, Shiver is up.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try Chromatic Orb again on 3 and 2. Still doing acid.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep trying something until it works.
That's all you can do. That hits number 3.
Okay.
Takes 6 acid damage. She's still alive.
Same thing for number 2.
Right? And it's a miss. It's shattering above her and hits the ceiling of the dome.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's her turn.
Okay. Number 2. Says, if you won't look at me, my pretty, and she's talking to Garrett, you will burn. Or something. Let's see. She's gonna magic missile you too. Take 9 more damage, Garrett. Down to 28. Okay, Garrett's up.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here. And I'm gonna kick Rourke and try to wake him up.
Alright, it takes your action to do so. But
Okay.
you shake him awake. Rourke, you suddenly like wake up out of a deep slumber. You're on the ground, but you are conscious again. He kicks you in the back of the head or the neck. You're up now.
Elizabeth, I'm a man of the cloth. What?
Okay, Irina is asleep. Rourke's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna do...
You
Fuck,
stand
it's
up.
finally my
Do
turn.
you stand up though? That's the
I
first thing.
do.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand up and cast fucking Spirit Guardians.
Oh boy.
Hopefully.
What did I use for that last time? I used like spell effects.
Oh, fuck. What one was it?
How big is it?
15 feet, I believe.
I remember we did this and it was like massive.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot radius centered on me. I believe the one that you used was
I used this.
Dancing Lights?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So how many feet does that use that? See how it's got the inner circle? That's the radius. That's only about 10, so I gotta make it 15, right?
Yeah.
So it's about that big.
Okay.
I'll put it on the other layer so we can still see what we're doing. Okay, those guardians start spiriting around you. Is that right? No, it's a 15-foot. It's even bigger than that.
Hold on, yeah.
It's gonna be like almost the size of this place.
Oh god.
Hell yeah.
How's that look?
I think it looks decent.
I want to be fair and make sure it hits everybody that it's supposed to. Is that's 15 feet?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about right.
Cool. Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, it's a
Alright,
persistent effect. So
and then
remind me how it works. It's every time an enemy starts their turn within that radius, we get to roll. See, they got to make like a save or something.
Yes. Hold on 1 second. I'm pulling it up.
Why don't you go ahead and link it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You have the shortened version. I'll just pull it up.
Okay, yeah.
This
I was
might
trying
actually save you.
I hope so. That was gonna be what I did on my turn right after I got fucking put to sleep. Fingers crossed.
So if they enter or start their turn, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw if it enters or starts its turn. So yeah. 3d8 radiant damage. Successful save, they take half as much.
And it's wisdom.
Yes.
Okay. That's your action to get that up, though.
Mm-hmm. And then bonus action, I'm gonna healing word. Irena's the one that's really low, right?
She's asleep too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll healing word Shiver then, because she's fairly low and still awake.
Okay. Let's get that roll. Okay, Shiver gets 8
Thank you.
back.
Very much.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. Alright, Hag 3. What is she doing? Flint has bonus hit points right now at 32. She'll try another phantasmal killer on Shiver this time. She'll use their last 5th level slot. Shiver needs to make another wisdom save.
Okay, fine.
Take half.
Okay, so it's not like the same way that I do a
Just a wisdom save. Failed. You took 30 damage.
30. I'm dead.
No.
You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I wonder. I might get advantage on wisdom saves. Let me see.
Alright, let me know, but would that be from like a class feature?
I thought it was, but I don't see it.
When damage reduces you to 0 hit points, you can make a charisma save. Strength of the Grave.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can do that. DC 5 plus the damage taken. Jesus. Go ahead and make it. Maybe. I don't think it's possible you can. Go ahead and try a charisma save.
Okay.
Doesn't look like you have anything else in there
Where's
that would have.
charisma? Oh. Oh Jesus. Please us.
So no, you don't make it. You do go unconscious,
Okay.
and that counts. Can't use that again until you finish a long run. All right, you definitely went unconscious there. Okay, so that was that spell. Ends their turn. Flint is gonna continue to try and attack her. He hits Hag 3 for 6 slashing, misses or 6 piercing and misses with the claws. Ends his turn. Hag 1. That's the one that's close to you, Garrett. And she will
Make a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, she does need to do that right away, yeah. She starts her turn there, so 22. Does she take half?
Oh, son of a bitch. I believe so, but let me double check it just in case. Yeah, half as much damage on a success.
Alright, so roll it. Roll it again for just her.
Okay. Oh, shit.
Alright, so she only takes 5 damage. Something though.
Oh, I didn't know they were resistant to radiant. Shit.
They're not. They're just not vulnerable to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. You're right. She takes full damage, so yeah, she takes 10. Well, no, she saves.
She
So
takes half.
She took half. Yeah, I was right at the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm.
You're fucking
Don't
me
mind
up.
me. I know, man. I'm so.
All right, she is going to. Are you concentrating on spirit guardians?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. Hmm. What should I do? Oh, they have advantage on any magic saving throws, by the way. Shouldn't have told you that. She is just gonna grab hold of you, Garrett, and try to tear her claws through you. And misses. Actually, no, she hits because your back is to her. She does 10 slashing damage.
Oof.
Right? Because
Right.
you have a 16 AC.
Yeah.
Alright, so she had advantage. That ends her turn. Shiver is unconscious. You need to make a death saving throw. So use the death saving throw field on that
Okay.
sheet to do
Yeah.
that. Alright, that's one success.
Noted.
Alright, one death save. And that's your turn. Hag 2 stares at Rurik this time. She looks into your eyes. And you need to make a save, I think, Rurik. Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. Please be good.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
don't get put back to sleep. Oh, wait. How did I put you to sleep initially? Wasn't it with that spell?
Yeah.
She can't do that to him.
It was
I bite
The
it.
eye
That's
thing.
what
Bite.
I'm having her use again. It says oh shit, you were able to make a wisdom save at the end of your turns.
Oh yeah, shit.
Shit. Should I do that?
No, not
Son of a
you.
bitch.
Just this is only would affect Rorik, the way he was saving. Regular sleep, the way she put you to sleep was with the sleep spell. It doesn't work that way. This one seems to. Reading something. There's a frightened creature must make. Advantage on attack rolls and checks. On each of his turns. Can't target again if it has succeeded on a saving throw against the casting of Eye Bite. Alright, well you just save. She can't do that to you again. So she does try and do it to you. She was able to do it to you again, but you save, so now she can't do it to you again. Alright, so she failed.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, Garrett's up.
I'm gonna slash number 1 with my short sword.
Which does hit. And
So
that's
that's 12. Oh, 11.
11.
And
It's
then
one
I'm gonna
attack.
slash.
That'll miss. She flicks it away that time with her clawed hand.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Okay. Irina. We're asleep.
Yeah.
Rurik, you're next.
Cool. I'm going to first bonus action healing word. Shiver.
Wait, did we roll to see if Night Hag number 2 made her wisdom save?
No, we didn't.
Oh fuck,
Let's
no,
do
we
that
didn't. I'm sorry.
first. We just make sure you. I want to be fair to you guys.
Gracias.
You got a 19, so it's gonna be half, but roll it.
Alright.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Decent.
Yeah, she takes 9 now because she beat your DC.
Yeah.
But I gotta roll. Okay, I gotta roll to see 1d20. That eye bite. All right, she's still concentrating. Okay, now it's your turn. Go ahead.
Alright, I'm going to... I think I'm going to second level Healing Word Shiver.
All right. All right, she gets healed. She regains 11 hit points. She's
Dope.
no longer asleep
Thank you.
Yep.
or unconscious.
And he'll like nod at Shiver and then swing the mace at yeah, shit, there's really nothing else I can't do another spell. So I'm gonna swing my mace at 2.
Okay. It does hit. She takes 3 damage. Roll another saving throw. They always have advantage on these saves if they're magical. You passed. Alright.
And that ends my turn.
Okay. Number 3. Got this bear in her face. She's like, I am weakening, sisters! We must do something! She casts the magic missile at the bear, I guess. Hits Flint for 7 force damage, but it takes its bear hit points. Okay. Flint's next. He's gonna slash and claw, bite and claw, Night Hag, and then does 7 slashing to her. Number 3. But it's only actually 3 damage. Okay, but he's hanging in there. Alright, Night Hag 1. Again, she's gonna make her save, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta get ready to roll that like all the time.
Oh yeah.
So she's got advantage, she gets a 20, so she's gonna take half of whatever you roll. Alright, so it's gonna be 9.
Cool.
Okay. But it's her turn, and she is going to attack Garrett. She'll just throw some magic missiles at you. 10 force damage, Garrett. Blast you. Okay, she shoots them all at you. Ends her turn. Shiver's turn. At the stand.
Yeah. Oh, is that my action?
No, it takes half your movement.
Okay, I got it. Alright, I'm gonna,
Not like you guys are moving a lot in this fight.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do another. That'll be my last one. Chromatic orb.
Okay.
I'll upcast it, so I'll still have
Okay.
It's his 2nd level. And this is for, I'm twinning it with number 3 and number 2.
Alright, it hits number 3. She takes a lot, so she took 19 acid damage. It splatters on her face and burns through her flesh.
Nice.
You're doing it twice, you're doing another twin. Is this the last time
Yeah.
you can twin?
I am about out of points already.
Alright, so you're just doing 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to on this one, yeah. Good, that's it, and that's her turn.
Okay. Hag number 2. Alright, she's making her wisdom save. Advantage. She gets an 18. Alright, roll Spirit Guardians for me. Wow, okay. She takes 7. She's gonna roll another concentration check. Shit. So she failed. No longer concentrating on my bite, but it's her turn. Okay. You're truly out of spell slots here. She's gonna magic missile. Do this at will. She's gonna hit Rurik. Take 14. You need to make a concentration check. You gotta beat 14 now.
Constitution, right?
Constitution save.
Just making sure. Oh, fuck.
Failed. Lose that spell.
Ugh.
It was helping too.
Oh well.
Okay. Alright, well, she hit you. It's end of her turn. It's Garrett's turn.
Don't have any potions. I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright. Standard level.
Yeah.
9 back. 17.
And don't really have any bonus.
No, not after that, so. End of your turn.
Alright. Yeah, it's my turn.
Alright, it's Irina's turn. She's still sleeping. Alright, Rurik's up.
Fuck me. Okay, I have one more level 3 spell slot. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians again. It was helping. It's the only thing that did like really
Alright.
fucking help.
Good thing I didn't delete this thing.
Alright. Can I still Healing Word with that? I can't. It's once I cast a spell, I have to wait until the next turn, right?
You can do it with Healing Word if you want.
Okay, I'm going to healing. Oh man, it's fucking hurt.
You still gotta spend the spell slot, so whatever.
Yeah. I guess Shiver has a little bit less HP, so I'm gonna Healing Word Shiver.
You're the best.
Alright. See
I'm
where it
trying.
goes. Okay, you're at 18 hit points, Shiver. I think you guys got this. You
Yeah.
might pull it off.
That ends my turn.
Alright. Ag 3. Gonna continue to.
Can I ask a question?
Hmm?
Okay. When you found out what they were resistant against, was lightning one of them?
No.
Okay. It wasn't? They're not resistant?
They're not
against it?
resistant to it, no.
Okay. Alright.
Only fire, cold, and regular attacks. I think.
Regular weapons that aren't silvered, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing, Shiva? Shiver. If you're trying to talk, we don't hear you.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Whew, okay. Not first. What am I making?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. It's your
Wait.
turn. Oh, wait,
oh,
wait.
I'm looking at the. It says Night Hack 3.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You interrupted, and I thought it was your turn for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, she's going to do another magic missile on Rorik. Rorik just took, not Rorik, Flint. This one's on Flint. She hits him for 12. Right? Okay. Okay, it's Flint's turn. He's gonna try to keep clawing and biting. Missed, and he got another natural one. He's got no bonus action or reaction next round. Alright, not that he uses, I'm not even gonna put that down. Alright, number 1 is up. She is gonna have to save against this damn Spirit Guardian spell.
Oh, yes.
She's got advantage because it's a magical effect. She still takes 10 damage. Nah. Okay. And then she will another magic missile at Garrett. She blasts Garrett. Garrett, you took 11. Always hits. Alright, that's the end of her turn. Shiver's next.
Finally. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
Okay. Is that a cantrip or a first level
No,
spell?
it's a level 1.
Okay.
On number 3 here, next to me.
Natural
Oh my
1.
god! I had such
Nothing
high
happens,
hopes.
but you just straight up missed. I know, it's a hard sell. You try it again next round if you still got spell slots.
Not that one.
How are you doing on spell slots?
I just have like higher level ones and cantrips.
You can always upcast most of this stuff, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. So I don't have any more ones. I have 3 level 3 level 2s.
Okay.
So that's useful.
Yeah.
And I have one level 3 that is not gonna help me. Alright.
Alright. Ag 2 is going to make another save, right? And Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
Did it roll?
Yeah, it's that 8-14, I think, right?
Oh, 8 and 14. Alright, so she's gonna take full damage.
Dope.
So, 13. Okay. She gets to go, right? Alright. Getting a little boring, but it is what it is. She's gonna... Her best attack against this now is Magic Missile. Gonna hit you, or try to... Yeah, she's definitely gonna hit you, Rourke, for 12 force damage. You need to make another concentration check against 12. You're gonna make it eat 12.
Okay.
Enter the damage, whichever is higher. You made it.
Boom. Sweet. Thank God.
Yeah. Alright, that's the end of her turn. Alright, it's Garrett's turn.
Alright, let's try attacking her again. Number 1.
That's a miss.
Okay, try it again.
Another one. Another miss. 2 10s. Swinging okay there, buddy?
That's my turn, I guess.
You rolled a 4. You have a +6. Damn. Sucks. Alright. Irina is still asleep. And it's Rourke's turn.
Alright, I'm going to cure wounds, Garrett. Let's do 2nd level. Oh shit, that's hey, I mean, you know,
That's pretty
it's
good.
something.
I mean, that's
Oh
still
shit,
pretty
okay,
good.
I was looking at the 7, my bad.
Yeah, you got a 7 and an 8, so
Alright.
yeah, you got 15 back.
And then I'll healing word at a 2nd level myself.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it since my rule. Alright, well, you got 11.
Alright, and that will end my turn.
Okay, Hag 3. magic missile their way through this problem, I guess. 11 force damage against. It's going to be against Flint. Okay, just want to make a quick macro for that. So down. Alright, Flint takes 11 damage. That's out of bear form, I think. Flint, what did druids get? Did they get that ability to heal themselves? Druid
Yeah, he's used something like that before to heal the bear form.
combat wild shape. Okay. So yeah, he can spend the spell slot, gain 1d8 hit points per level of the slot, and it's going to heal his bear form too. So I'll have him use a level 3. Okay. So he's tanking away here. It's going to be 3d8. Gets 17 bear hit points back, so that'll put him at 19 bear hit points. Oops, that was the wrong guy. Alright. That is a bonus action. Yeah, so he's gonna still multi-attack the hag. 23 to hit. That's number 3. She takes 5 piercing, and then she's gonna take 4 slashing. Okay, she's whittling her down. Alright, hag 1. They go again. Alright, she needs to make her wisdom saving throw. Go ahead and roll Spirit Guardians. 19's gonna pass, so that's only 6. And then she'll magic missile. Garrett. 12 damage. That's an end of her turn. Actually, she's gonna get the fuck out of there. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, Garrett.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's a miss. Okay, shivers up.
Alright, so she's still in here though, right? So I'm gonna cast Infestation on number 1.
Constitution save.
Yeah.
That's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
She's got advantage. 23, no damage.
Ew. Alright. I just squawk loudly at her then.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright, hag 2. She's had enough of this spell, so she's gonna take it. She's gonna get out of the Spirit Guardians if she can. She takes a step back. You can make an attack of opportunity if you want, Rorik, as your reaction.
Oh, I do.
It's
It's not gonna matter.
She's gonna blast you with a magic missile. So Rurik takes 11 damage.
Oh Jesus, double
You
ones?
failed that, yeah.
Son
Wow.
of a bitch. I was not destined to have that to keep going.
Yeah, well, you got a lot of licks in there with them, so.
Yeah, that's true enough. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you're still in the fight. Garrett's up again.
Hmm. I guess I'm gonna walk up to number 1 and try and shank it in the stomach.
Okay. It does hit number 1. She took 9.
Damage. Alright.
Get
And
a
then,
second attack.
yeah.
Oh,
And
it's a miss.
okay.
All
It's my
done?
turn. Yeah.
Alright, Irina is asleep. Alright, Rurik is up.
Alright. Oh, healing word, Garrett.
Just first level?
Yeah, I only have first level spells left.
Okay. He's at 15.
Cool. And I'm gonna toll the dead. Which one do I want to do though? One. Hold on. Yeah, one because it's bloodied. Please work.
It's another wisdom save.
Yeah.
You have advantage. All
Oh,
this.
you son of a bitch.
Well, she failed though. So you did hit her. What's the damage roll?
6.
Well,
It's something.
it's... Aren't your cantrips doubled at level 5?
That's a good question.
Well,
I
let's
don't
see.
know.
You point at one creature you can see within range and the sound of the floor spell fails. Target must succeed on a wisdom save or take 1d8 necrotic if the target. See, the difference is, I think, with other cantrips, it increases as you level. Like just do on shiver rolls. It's 2d8. Yeah, I think Toll the Dead is different. It's always 1d12, right?
Huh.
That's
Yeah.
that's the part of Toll of the Dead that's not that good. I don't know why people think it's that great, but it doesn't scale well, right?
Oh, I hit the wrong one. Hold on. Sacred Flame. Let's see. Yeah, holy shit, it does increase. Okay.
Yeah.
I've never played a cleric pest level.
Most cantrips, as you get to the next tier of play, like you hit level 5, your cantrip dice double. But I'm assuming, hold on. D&D Toll.
Interesting.
Damage, increase. I'm trying to help you. Oh yeah, so it should increase to 2d12. At level 5.
Okay.
So roll another d12. You're gonna have to fix that or make a new macro. Well, you didn't use a macro, but roll another one. So she would have taken 6 plus 8. So she took, what is that?
12.
No, it's 14.
14. Jesus Christ,
so,
I can't add.
Which one were you attacking? Number 1, right? And that's necrotic. Okay, you did that damage. Okay, so that counts as your action.
All right. Yeah, that'll end my turn.
All right, Act 3. Just go ahead and blast. She's gonna just keep blasting. Stone Skin takes 12. She's like, sisters! And she runs away. We must find a way to escape. They're too powerful. He's gonna get 1 bite attack. Does hit her. Which does 6 piercing. That was his reaction. So you hear them say that they're trying to get away here. Okay. It's now Flint's turn. He's going to pursue, go up there, and make his multi-attack against number 3. 12's going to miss, 23 is going to hit. Does 5 slashing to her. We must summon the dark powers. Alright, Hag 1. I want one action. She pulls out this bag of dust and throws it over herself. And she begins to disappear. Let's see, is there any? Doing up to 8 willing creatures who link hands in a circle transported to a different plane of existence. Specify a target destination. This is a little bit different for her. It's got slightly different rules. Okay, you have no idea where she goes, but she just disappears. We will return. Okay, and then it's Shiver's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna try this one last time to do a chromatic. Oh wait, no. I don't have any more left. Okay. I'm gonna... This isn't probably gonna be very helpful, actually, but, I'm gonna use a phantasmal force.
Okay.
On, let me see. Number 2.
Okay. What do you want it to look like? Crow?
Big giant. Yeah, a crow, but with like a big
it's got an eyeball.
Silver beak that can chomp them up and eat them.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do you what's the rest of that spell do?
It's,
like
I was trying to link it here. Oh. I want to do that. God. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit it again.
Alright, she's got to make an intelligence save, right? First of all.
Yes, right. Ignore the multiple.
Yeah.
It has an eyeball.
She's got advantage. Oh, she fails.
Ha!
So she takes 4 psychic damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's there until she, like, figures out it's not there.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Check succeeds.
Does it do damage on the first turn? Creature can attack the target. Fireful. Turn the phantasm can deal. Okay, it is, yeah. Alright,
Okay.
so we'll just go with that. So she takes 4 psychic. That's it.
That's it. Great. That's my turn. But she
Okay.
also is thinking that she's contending with a big giant crow.
Yeah, she knows it's like in her face, right? Does she get to save?
Well, if she makes an intelligence, I think we asked this before.
Craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than 10-foot cube and is perceivable only to the target. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs. The phantasm includes sound, temperature, and other stimuli, also evident only to the creature. The target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence investigation check against your spell. Alright, so she's just going to ignore it and just keep flinging bolts of magic missiles. And are you concentrating?
Wouldn't she,
Is that concentration? She's shooting at you.
Right. Just a second. Oh man, sorry, I keep pressing the wrong thing.
Just look at the sheet. You don't even need...
I am. I'm looking at the sheet and I can't
It
open
says
it.
it says if it has a C.
Uh,
It does. So you're concentrating.
mhm.
You need to make a Constitution save against 14. She just hit you for 14 force damage.
So she doesn't care that there's a big bird chomping at her?
Well, she can't do anything about it. She knows it's there. She thinks it's
what?
there.
But
It doesn't
isn't
stop
gonna
her from
hurt,
taking
like...
other actions. Like she can still go.
Yeah, I know. I just am interested. She doesn't want to like
No.
defend herself against it.
No. All right, you passed barely. Okay. It's Garrett's turn.
Here. I'm gonna come right up in 3's face, stab him. Her.
All right, that hits. Ow! No! Go ahead and attack again. Is that a crit? No. It's not, but it still does 5 damage.
5.
Okay.
Alright.
That's
my
your
turn.
Alright, Irina's sleeping. No one's woken her up. And it's Rorik's turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Oh, damn, the last one. I'm going to Healing Word Shiver. Let's see.
Alright.
And... I think I'm going to Sacred Flame. 3. Yeah.
That's a dex save. Advantage gets a 19.
Oh, you nimble
No
bitch. Alright. That is my turn. Actually, you know what? No, it's not. I'm gonna... How far? I'm gonna move down here.
This is difficult terrain, this thing here.
Oh, okay. I think I can still make it around. I just kind of want to get in the way so they're not, like, hit and shiver.
Okay.
At least, like, you know, I'm a little bit in the way. And that'll end my turn.
Alright. Bag 3. She takes out a bag and tosses it on herself. She's disappearing in front of Garrett's eye. You have no idea where she's going. She shifts to a different plane, it looks like. Just disappears. She doesn't have to hold hands though. She can do it by herself. Alright, it's Flint's turn. This one's gone. Flint's gonna move in there and try to wail on number 2. And missed both times. Okay, Ag 1 has disappeared. Alright, Shiver's next.
Okay. I guess, God, I've got nothing left.
Throw some cantrips at her, I guess.
I'll just do infestation again. Oh.
Institution, right?
Mhm.
Got advantage. 23. No effect.
Boo. That's my turn.
Alright, so you get to roll that psychic damage.
She just gets it.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Unless she tries to do an investigation check on it. But you guys still gotta roll the damage. Each time it's her turn.
how do I roll the whole damage? I just roll the whole spell.
You gotta roll
again?
the whole thing, yeah. Just use your macro.
So she interacts with that, she just doesn't look at that.
She sees it, but she's not as worried about it as she's worried about you guys. She's just gonna keep taking damage from it.
Oh shit. Was that?
It's like pecking at her, you know, and she's just getting hit by it a little bit.
Okay, I rolled
Is
4.
it only 1d6 damage?
Mm-hmm. I think so. It's more about, yeah, it's 1d6. So that's like the actual damage that the bird's doing to her.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Okay. Well, now it's her turn.
Okay.
She's got Garrett in front of her. She's gonna try to magic missile him. 12 damage, Garrett. She just keeps flinging those things at you. And the return. Alright, it's your turn, Garrett.
Alright, I'm gonna move behind her then. And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself again.
Okay. So 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your action.
Yeah.
Okay, Irina's asleep. Rurik's turn. We're on round 12.
Oh man. What would I do? I guess I'm going to. I mean, you know, as long as Irina's asleep.
Let me see something though. Hold on. How long does sleep actually last? She cast it in like what had to at least been round 3.
I think it's a minute. Did you find it?
I'm looking. Hold on. It is 1 minute. Alright, so Irina would be up by now. No, she's round 12. Alright, we'll just say she finally
Isn't it like
wakes
20
up.
rounds?
She took 2 rounds. She's still asleep. She's still got it a little while. Alright, it is Rorik's turn.
Okay.
I'll say
I'm
next
going
round
to...
Irina will wake up though.
Alright, I'm gonna Sacred Flame. I mean, they're good on both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna Sacred Flame again.
Okay. Alright, that's a failure. She takes 10 damage.
Cool.
It's radiant.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Alright. Act 3 is gone. Flint's turn. A lot of combat rounds. Jeez. 7's a miss, so is a 16.
I think this might be our longest combat yet.
Maybe. I've had longer in some campaigns.
Is
I
she
mean this one
facing?
specifically.
What?
Is she facing me or Flint?
She's sort of facing Flint right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. It is Shiver's turn. Wait, yeah, Flint just went. So Night Hag 1's gone to another plane. Shiver gets to go. No, you don't do that on your turn. You do that on her turn. It happens on her turn, I think. Oh, each round on your turn. You're right. Okay. So the Night Hag just automatically takes 4 psychic. And another one of those. I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Infestation.
That's a con save. She's got advantage.
Whoop!
Finally failed. Okay. She can't move though. Is that poison? Alright, so that's full damage. Because direction 3 would be south, and that would be right into the bear, so she can't even move that way. Alright. That's your turn, right?
That's my turn.
Alright, Hag 3. Going to try to magic missile somebody out there. Rurik, you look tasty. You're the problem. You're the one who caused all this, young man. She
You look
hits you.
tasty.
She just hit you for 10 force damage. They have unlimited magic
Oh.
missiles. You just went
I
unconscious.
yeah. I'm not that tasty.
Alright, let's see. Garrett, you're next.
Shank her right in the back.
Okay. It's a miss.
Ugh. Try it again.
That one will hit her. She takes 7.
That's it.
That's it? Alright, Irina finally gets the fuck up. She's up now.
Oh, finally. I can't. Is she just gonna stand up for action?
Well, it's not an action to stand up. She just loses half of her movement.
Okay. Then, she's just gonna, knowing it's not gonna do much, longbow number 2.
It's a miss.
And she said, I'm back, guys. That's my turn.
She gets 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah. Why did I forget about that so easily?
That's also a miss, though. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Rurik, you need to make a death save. That's 1 success.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's your turn. He's gone. Alright, it's Flint's turn. He's gonna just continue his assault. 14's a miss. 17 hits though against her. She takes damage. End of his turn. It's Shiver's turn. Everyone who... Rurik, were you... You were just unconscious, right?
Right now.
No, earlier in the fight. Shiver went unconscious, right? From damage. You
Shiver
both
went
got a
unconscious.
wound.
I was asleep.
Yeah, okay, so both you and Shiver have a lasting injury. Just so you know. As per my home rules. Alright, so...
Okay.
It is Shiver's turn.
Alright, okay. I'm just gonna, run over here and stab her with my dagger.
That's a critical hit.
Whoop!
But you do 4 damage because
4
it's
damage,
half.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then the bird does psychic damage. Does it just automatically do 4?
No, it's a 1d6.
I roll
You can
it.
just roll a d6.
I can just do the 1d6.
Yeah. Alright, so she takes another 4.
That's my turn.
Yep. Alright, it's Garrett's turn.
Alright. Okay, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Slayer's Prey on number 3 or
Number 2.
yeah. Number 2, and then I'm going to stab it again.
Alright. That's an... Oh, that hits, yeah. She takes 10.
Okay, that's my turn.
You get 2 attacks though.
Even if I already used my bonus?
Yeah, because when you take the attack action, you get 2 attacks with your attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're dual wielding 2 silver short swords, you would get 3. Alright, so that also hits with a 20, and you do... But that only is the 8, because that Slayer's Prey only works once per round, I think.
The
first time
it's the first attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time you hit. Okay.
Yeah.
So, alright, you got her there. She's injured. Really injured. Alright, it's Irina's turn.
Okay.
It's a difficult shot shooting between the bear and Shiver, by the way. She's got some.
Okay.
She's got like 3/4 cover. I want to reposition.
Yeah. Okay, so she'll come right. Oh, can she move here?
If she wants to.
She wants to move here and use her rapier.
That's a miss.
So sad. Okay.
She gets 2 attacks. Same thing. She missed.
Okay, that's her turn.
All right, Rorik, make a save.
Oh wait. Oh no.
No? What? Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta make a save, Rorik. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was gonna do something else.
That's
Oh,
one
fuck me.
failure.
Alright.
You didn't roll a 1 or anything.
No, it was a 6.
Straight up.
Rorik, like, twitches. I don't hit my turn.
Alright, Flint gonna continue to assault her. 22 hits. 5 piercing damage. Balls missed. She's still alive. Alright, Shiver's next. Roll the d6. That is just enough to kill her.
What?
Swear to God.
Great.
She's like, ah, what a world! Oh God! You got one of them.
We got one of them.
Yeah.
Good.
You're not getting credit for experience points anyway. It's mostly about. I'm doing milestone experience.
Do
So
That's
that's the end of combat, though. Someone needs to make a saving throw, though.
Yeah.
Or not a saving throw, but a medicine check to stabilize him. Otherwise, I'm gonna have him keep making death saves.
Oh.
I'm not good at those.
Who's got medicine and a medicine kit?
Don't have a medicine kit.
I have one, but you'd have to rummage through my stuff to find it.
Damn. I
Yeah,
guess
he
I
can
don't
do that.
either.
Someone needs to make
Yeah,
a check.
Oh, I did.
See if he gets up. Gotta beat a
I have
10.
a potion of healing.
You could feed him that, and I'll
I'm gonna
come right
feed him
up.
a potion of healing.
All right, roll. It's 1d10. I think. Or it's just 10 hit points.
God.
It's just 10 hit points because my home roll.
Okay, good. So you get 10.
I think so. Do I have that in my home roll?
I think that is in your
Yeah.
home house.
Yep. It's just 10. Alright, so Rorik, you're alive. But both of you
spring
guys are
back up.
injured. You know, you have lasting injuries.
Okay. What is the lasting injury? Is it like something specific?
Look in the home rolls under injuries. Do that whole thing. Anytime you're reduced to 0 hit points and do not die right away, as a result, you receive 1 injury. This creates 1 level of exhaustion each time you fall unconscious. So you also have a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Uh,
I had read it in there. I more meant like, is it like a specific injury, like, just so I know in my head, like,
well,
a wound
I'm
or.
gonna keep reading. It doesn't. It's like it'd be related to whatever kind of thing hurt you. But
Okay.
this is what happens. So the injury can't be healed by magical means. In order to remove the injury, you must complete a long rest in a safe location. Safe locations like inns, taverns, secured rest areas in dungeons noted by the DM, and other non-hostile areas suitable for resting. Alternatively, you can take a long rest and someone can perform a medicine check using a medical kit. The DC equals 5 or 10 plus for a second consecutive injury. 5 plus the damage, the amount of damage you receive below 0, whatever, like, however many hit, you went straight to 0, so it would only be a 5. If you're reduced to 0 hit points a second time while having an injury, you can be instantaneously killed. So what happens though is I roll on a chart to see what happens. Either die or you receive a permanent loss to one of your stats.
Oh, for the second time, or is
Yeah,
that...
so if you get knocked unconscious again, like death
Okay.
type of thing, I get to roll.
Okay.
And one of those roll outcomes is instant death. It's the hardest one to get, but it is on the thing. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
let's take a break and then we'll finish up after that because I think we're doing a short session tonight. So.
All right.
Let's take like 5-10 minutes.
Cool.
All right, guys. Alright, I'm coming back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm back too.
I'm back.
Well, that fight almost killed you guys outright. What do you think?
We had it.
You had it? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
They almost
You need to
got you
give us-
guys really good.
Give us something harder next time.
Oh god, really? Okay. I'll remember that.
I'm really proud of all the teamwork we did.
Yeah, you did pretty good with that stuff.
That was a really good fight. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm switching back to that other map. 'Cause it's got more detail on it. Alright, so you guys are you're technically on the 3rd floor of this place. So, how about now I read the descriptions of the of these areas? Well, I did read it, like, alright, so you know about the gear shaft in the center of the room, right? There's a wooden closet. In a rotting wooden closet are 3 crates in this room. So like somewhere like over here or something. Stacked on top of each other with small doors set into them. Next to the closet is a heap of discarded clothing. I think that's right where Rorik's standing. You see that? You guys see where we're at?
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
I
see
see now.
there. I just see black there.
That's
Yeah,
because
me too.
your tokens aren't up there. Let me get rid of these other ones here. Killed Bella and Ophelia. Well, you killed one of them. You don't know which one you got. I lost track. Alright, so... Liana. And then, where's Garrett? He's here. Alright. It's gonna be hard to see this shit because you're gonna be standing on top of it, right? But basically the thing that draws your eye is these crates here. Okay? Like stacked right up here.
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to start going through them.
Alright.
Are they locked or anything? Do we know?
They're small doors. They have an iron latch and iron hinges. They're just latched.
Okay.
So you're gonna unlatch it, right?
Can I do? Oh man, I suck at Arcana. Yeah. I'm gonna carefully unhatch them.
Alright. So you go through all 3 of them, and inside 2 of them, you find 2 children inside of them.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Are they naked? Because their clothes are over here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Arena hands them some clothes.
What happened, children?
Bad ladies caught us.
Did
Where
they
are you
catch-
from?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Our hometown, Valaki. That's where I live. I lived with the other orphans in town, and we heard a story about these ladies who give out pies, and so we went into the woods one day, and we came here and found this place. But then they said they were gonna give us all kinds of sweeties and pies, and they stuck us in here and took our clothes off. And they did bad things to us. One's a girl. She's about 5. She says, yeah, she's the one talking. The other One of them's 7, a boy, and his name is Freak, and the other one is Myrtle, who's a girl. Myrtle and Freak.
Dears, are there any other children in here?
I don't think so.
Irina looks around if there's any other crates to open or anything might be hiding children.
I haven't seen any.
Okay, I think we should search the rest of the windmill and then let's get back to Valaki.
All right, are you gonna search this place?
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, so you
Agreed.
search the room here, and you find inside the bed there's a bunch of jewelry. It's cheap jewelry though. Each there's about 6 pieces of jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 pieces jewelry.
Here, let me open up the group inventory.
It doesn't specifically name what they are, but someone can make a nature check to determine the value of each piece.
Might be able to do that.
I got a 0 on nature, so
I have a 3.
there you go.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead. If you would like to. Alright, you're like, huh, it's not the best quality. You figure though someone would maybe pay up to 25 gold a piece for each of them. So 6 pieces worth approximately 25 gold each.
Okay, I put it in inventory.
Okay. The other thing in the room of note is this ladder which leads to that trap door.
I think I want to peek up out of that.
Okay. You push up and you reach the top of the windmill. It's a small dome chamber filled with old machinery, like probably part of the windmill system, you know? There's not a lot of room up there. There's a little bit of light that slips in through the attic holes in the wall.
Okay. Can I like investigate around and see if there's anything that I might want to take up here, like anything stashed away?
Yeah, give me 1 minute here.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
All right. Oh, damn it. Investigation's not great.
You can just search the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so you look around and you find an old bird's nest, and that's it. There's just like a couple eggs in it.
I think I'm gonna just take the whole nest and like pass it down to like with the eggs in it and pass it down to Shiver.
Shiver squawks at you and tells you to put it back.
Noted. I'd do that.
It's like kidnapping.
You know, I've never thought of it that way.
Is that all you found up there?
That's all he found.
Alright. I will head back down the ladder. I
Okay.
suppose we should probably check the lower floors as well on our way out.
On your way down, yeah.
Agree.
Alright, so I'm gonna copy all you guys. You're gonna go down one level at a time here?
Yeah, might as well do a thorough search.
Did you want us to roll some?
No.
Okay.
You're on the second level again.
We searched the room.
Alright. So you already know what the room looks like. Let's see. Yeah, it's just more contraptions and stuff. There's nothing of interest in this level.
Is this like? I know they call this place the Bone Grinder. Is there like any dust or anything around? Like, is
Yeah,
this where
so
they throw the stuff in?
the whole floor was covered in bone dust. They grind them up in the grinding wheel right there.
Hmm.
And you've pieced together by this point that what they do is they abduct children and they grind their bones up and put them into the pies.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what the dream pastries are made from.
What monsters are these? And I think
You know what kind of
Rorik will
monsters
kind
they
of.
are.
I mean, just like in a general like.
Yeah, like
I think
you're
Rorik will,
exclaiming to your god in a way.
Yeah, and I guess as we walk down, he'll probably like, kind of like rub his holy symbol and like do like a silent prayer. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. You go back. Do you go down to the first floor at this point again?
All
right.
Yeah.
All right. Back on the first floor. All right. You search this room.
I want to look in that pot.
There's a barrel. Yeah, it's got some green green ichor bubbling up from it.
Is there any way to discern what it is without having to taste it?
I don't know.
Irina's gonna open all these crates here and search through them.
All right.
That's what they are.
There's a lot of like herbs and different baking ingredients, like including flour, sugar, and several gourds filled with powdered bone dust.
How terrible.
There's a dozen locks of hair hanging from the inside of the cabinet. There's 3 small labeled containers that hold elixirs. And they're labeled, right? So they say, one says youth. And it's like a golden syrupy color. And there's another one labeled laughter. It looks like sort of like reddish in color. And there's a third one labeled mother's milk.
Gross.
So, Shiver grabs those, if that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure you note them if you want to take them.
Yeah. Do you want to put them in our group loot? Actually, it's probably better.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're not going to try and figure out now like what they do or anything, or?
I don't have any detect or any identify.
Okay.
Do you? Do you guys?
No. Would that be? I mean, that wouldn't be a nature check too, would it? Like to just look at it.
No. You could use an Arcana check maybe, but it would be like sort of at a disadvantage since this is unique stuff here.
Yeah. No, I'm not good at Arcana, so.
There are 3 chickens and a rooster in the chicken coops in the room. And there's a few more eggs in the coop. They must use the eggs when they bake their pies, right?
I wonder if they're crow eggs or chicken eggs. Can I do a nature check to know?
No, they're chicken eggs.
Okay. Irina asked everybody, do you think we should package up and take back these pots of bone dust for burial in Velaki? Since that's all that remains for some of the people there.
A proper burial would be a good idea.
You could just perform funeral rites.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just do it here.
Whoa, there's a frog.
Yeah, there's frogs in these cages over here. A whole bunch of them.
She's also gonna. Irina's gonna grab the hair pieces and take them back to Vlaki. Try to match them up with their families, I guess.
Also, what was the third elixir? I have laughter and the mother's milk.
Youth.
Youth
Okay.
was the first one I named. Yeah, that's the golden colored elixir, and then there's laughter, which is reddish in color, and the milky one is called mother's milk.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. I think Garrett, you're about to say something.
When we were fighting them, they tried to turn one of us into a frog. I'm wondering if those frogs are actually people.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's about 100 of them in there from what you can count.
Jesus.
Holy shit. I don't know how to turn them back though. I suppose, can we just take the frogs with us?
Well,
Is that a big
it's
cave?
a large wooden trunk that they're in, so yeah, you'd have to figure out. You probably couldn't carry it all the way back. Short of some magic to carry it or transport it.
Is that cart like a wheelbarrow?
It's like the cart that Granny, also known as Morgantha, used to distribute the pies.
I want to put the crate of frogs on the cart.
Okay.
And I guess I'll pull it behind me.
Several miles to get home.
I mean, I think I'm the strongest. Maybe Flint's a little stronger than me. I guess in bear form he would be.
He probably would be, yeah. What is his, he has a fucking -1 strength.
I want to nudge him and be like, any chance you've seen a horse?
Oh, I haven't seen any. Horse would taste pretty good right now.
Any chance you could wild shape into a horse?
Yes, but I don't see what that would be good for.
So Shiver is like gonna pick out some like little bugs or mites or fleas from herself.
Flint says, "Hold on, I'll do it."
Okay.
Horse is an actual. There's a stat block, right? We'll become a draft horse.
Oh, you know what? Actually, no shit. I don't have any spells. I have one that's bull strength, where you like get advantage to strength checks and your carrying capacity doubles.
Yeah, he transforms into a draft horse. I don't know if there's any. Yeah, there is.
Nice.
Flint's a draft horse now. He's like, come on.
I'm gonna hook the cart up to him.
So that's his wild shape. But now that only lasts. How long does wild shape last? It only lasts an hour.
How many hours is it back to town?
More than a few. You can get it an hour down the road if you leave now.
I don't know.
Let's do that. Go ahead, sir.
I was just gonna say I don't know if it'd be wise to leave right now. I think we should take a short rest.
Yeah,
because it's we're all pretty.
I agree.
Why don't we start by taking our short rest next week? Because this is where we're gonna stop.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because like if I go by the map here, it's gonna take you guys. How much is each hex? I think each hex on this map is like, it's not a full mile, it's like a quarter of a mile.
I think the way we were doing it before was like, wasn't it like half an hour per hex? something?
No, it's 1 square is a quarter mile, so 1 hex. And at a normal pace, you can travel 3 miles. So that's 4 hexes per mile. 4 hexes per mile.
Okay.
So if I had to say, that's if you went through the woods and took Garrett's shortcut, but there's wolves there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's at least 1 mile. You can make it back in an hour, but it's
Be a hard ride.
yeah, I mean, you're still gonna want to rest, though. He's right.
Yeah.
1 square equals a quarter mile, and at a normal pace, in 1 hour you can travel 3. So you can make it. I'm gonna double it though for going through the woods, because you're not making it through there in a normal pace. So not double, but whatever it costs. A slow pace, so it's 2 miles through there. So it'll be about, I'd say, roughly an hour back there.
Okay.
So you can make it, but yeah, if you
We
do
should
get
definitely
attacked,
rest.
you want to take a short rest. Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
We'll start with that. We'll start with rolling our hit die for a short rest on our next session. You got to get going, right?
I do. Yeah. I was gonna say we could do a short rest before if you wanted to, but
that's fine. We'll that'll be an easy thing to just remember. Short rest.
Okay.
And we'll start with that.
And I'll update the journal this week. I'm off this weekend, so I'll probably have it done in the next few days.
Put as much stuff as you can remember, but it's for your benefit, so you don't forget like what kind of things you've learned throughout your travels.
For sure.
So you basically went through the old bone grinder, rescued some of the kids. Now what you're gonna want to do is go back and talk to Rictavio and let him know what you did, or let other people know if you want, but he's the one who suggested you go there. But you got to figure out what you want to do. I'm assuming you're bringing the children home.
Oh yeah.
To the orphanage.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right, well, sounds good, guys. Good game. And I will talk to you throughout the week. And yeah, I think should be able to play next Friday. We'll at least try and get 2 sessions in back to back, and then maybe take a week off. But that's about it. That's all I got.
I'm good for Friday if you guys are. So.
Are you good?
Me?
Yeah. Jeff.
Yeah.
I was gonna remind you of my name.
All right, cool. So everybody should be able to make it. All right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah, good game, guys.
Have a good night. Bye.